Hey, what's up guys? The Battlefront Beta has sadly come and gone. But in this video, we're going to be taking a look at 5 things that we learned from the beta that we can take into the full game come November 17th or November 12th if you have EA access on the Xbox One. Almost everyone started the Battlefront Beta in first person, approaching the game like you would any old FPS. But towards the end of the beta, almost everyone was playing in third person because one of the pieces of advice that you just kept hearing over and over again was play in third person. Oh, haven't you been playing in third person? Wait, what? You play in first person? You're mad. Not only does that wider overall view help you not get killed in stupid ways, it's just plain easier to fire from the hip and not necessarily use your zoom in scope to kill people at long range. So when you get your hands on Star Wars Battlefront, definitely use third person. Next up was a slight shock for me because from playing older Battlefronts, I was expecting the heroes Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker to be slightly overpowered, but the game gives everyone a fair chance of getting their turn to be one of the iconic characters by slowly ticking down the hero's health so they eventually die. Now, even when you get into combat as one of the heroes, you're not going to be able to rack up a ridiculous amount of kills. I was finding myself getting around 8 to 10 kills every time I was fortunate enough to find the hero token, which is great because it does make the game balanced and not make you feel like you've not got a hope in hell when you see Luke or Vader running at you with a lightsaber. We can also look forward to when we get our hands on the full game and be able to play other heroes like Boba Fett and more in the Star Wars universe. Now, I think one thing we can all agree when we first started playing the beta was that playing as the Rebels on Walker Assault was almost a guaranteed loss. But towards the end, everyone started figuring out ways to kill the AT-ATs quicker and quicker, with the orbital strike pickup being a personal favorite of mine. Or when you managed to get into one of the air speeders and took out an AT-AT which had nearly full health in the final phase out instantly. One thing I started seeing a lot of players doing was just trying to go through as many pickups as possible to try and get hold of either the Orbital Strike or Smart Rocket, which were the most effective on the AT-ATs. But to be able to take them out consistently required a lot of teamwork. Now, something that I personally learned as I quite enjoy being that Lone Ranger, venturing behind enemy lines to shoot the enemy in the back, is that it is far more effective to do that with a friend with the partner spawn feature. Work together, get behind the lines, and you can just constantly spawn on each other behind the enemy, causing mass confusion and annoyance to the other team that just keep getting killed in the back. Also, on Walker's Assault in particular, working together to capture or defend an uplink is so much easier if you push up as a group, rather than a disorganized rabble that just get picked off by turrets or snipers every time you try to get close to the uplink. There is going to be tons of stuff to do when the full game comes out. I found myself just wanting to play more and more. Just imagine when all those locked game modes become available with tons more maps, weapons, cards and traits, and that's not even looking at the single player and co-op modes that are going to be available. If you love the air-to-air combat, there's a whole game mode for you in Fighter Squadron. If you love taking control and holding zones, there's Supremacy where you fight over 5 key points on the map. Or there's Cargo, which is like Capture the Flag, but there's going to be tons to do. All in all, I can't wait for Battlefront to drop. The beta was an absolute blast, especially when playing with friends. Remember, it's coming out November 17th, but if you want to get it that little bit early, you can play it first with EA access on November 12th only on Xbox One. Let me know about your Battlefront experience in the comments below and make sure to subscribe for more Battlefront content in the future. Drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.